let's see. I can finally test this beautiful gift. Thank you, Lauren, for this gift. Lauren also has a channel. I believe it's like 365 dates, something like that. I have to look into it. And when I get it, I'll write it on the bottom. And she talks about the dates she went on. Maybe she went 500 dates in 3 years or something like that. And then she does some tarot reading afterwards, some tarot readings after for the signs or the month, whatever it may be. But she sent me this lovely hourglass. So I'm so grateful for that. It's so beautiful. And it took 6 weeks to get here. Interestingly enough, I was listening to Synchronization, and the video I got to listen to today is called Surprise. And surprise, surprise, when I woke up, this finally arrived. I was just flawed by that. So let's begin this reading. We're at 1 minute. I just saw time go backwards for a second there. That's bizarre. This is an interesting storyline that we got here. We literally have a message coming through from the Goddess of Love. I would like to actually clarify that card. Okay, yeah, she's coming through already. It's like full force. Okay, let's talk about this. So this is the message I got for this Oh Boy series. And this is about, seriously, the house is not a home. We have a masculine here who is a gambler. Now, you know, sometimes I pick up on a different energy. I feel like something just tapped my shoulder. That's, I wonder what's going on today. Definitely a gambler energy. You know, sometimes when I look at this, I focus on the fact that he's sleeping alone or that there's 2 women involved or whatever. No, the house is in a depressing state. This card actually came in reverse, but I don't read reversals for this deck. And it just, all I heard is the house is not a home. And what I heard when this card came out and then this card is that this man gambled. He could have gambled on horse races, on dog fighting. Like, this person was gambling on something, most likely to do with animals. But I mean, we're all animals in a way, so it could be human beings as well. It could just be racing in general. And he has lost, I heard he lost everything. So whatever that means to you, you know your masculine. This one has lost everything. I also picked up a second energy that he basically gambled with his life in a sense. You know, there's something like that where he may have in some way gambled his life or gambled away his freedom or gambled away his feminine or his chances to be with his feminine. May have made a pact with the devil type of an energy. I don't know. I don't pick up those things normally, but that's what I was hearing. So take it as you want. And when I got this card out, because I needed a little more information, and, you know, this would be the woman he lives with. And she's actually trapped in this situation in a sense, too, where she has no love. She puts on a show to the family. They're not telling the family this secret that, you know, they've lost pretty much everything. They've lost everything to the point where divorce is not really an option here because divorce is quite expensive. And as far as I'm concerned, he's the one that's more aware of that. She's the one that's kind of like, you're stuck with me. That's what I pick up, okay? So between them was the first question I asked. What goes on between them? You know, the message of love here, though, let me say this, from the Goddess of Love, who's saying, like, get out of this fighting energy, get out of this energy, like, literally get out. She's coming out of the mirror. I wrote out some energy. Love has left. The card, the meaning of this card, it mentioned things like offer yourself to others, like to another, start a new project. Love has literally left here, and he's getting signs to follow his heart. And that's where the key to freedom is, and that's where the key to money and financial abundance is. Right now, it doesn't look as though he's doing it, but we'll discuss that after. Okay, so then I said, what's going on between them? We have the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. And what's going on between them is, you know, being alone, feeling saddened, feeling remorseful, no matter how much it hurts, that this connection is over. That's what's going on between them. All of this pain, no matter how much it hurts them. You know, we have this girl scratching herself, turning into a monster. This person's turning into a monster. We have this invasive wannabe Queen of Pentacles here. There's no, Queen of Pentacle energy though, because this guy's broke. I'm not quite sure if she knows it. We'll see. The string is detached. There is no more connection here. And it's painful, but someone is literally, or both are hanging on. But I do feel more that this female energy is hanging on, because we have the female here and the man is gone. The man's mind is gone. He's not absent, or he's not present at home. Sorry, he's absent. When he's home, he's absent. He's probably in his bedroom stressing about all the money he lost, to be honest. So how did I word this? I said, why does he stay? Was my question. Because, there's no love here. I'm sure of it. There's no love. Love is telling him to leave. So why does he stay? This man, I guess I should start with him because this is the order I did it in. But I'm going to pick up a little bit on what I picked up on her side. Why is she there? He stays because this woman that he's with, right? She has somehow manipulated his brain to think that he's less of a man, to think that he's no good. This is why he shows up as a Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords still faces her and almost bows to her. She has a particular way with wording. She's a very psychic, intuitive energy. She knows what strings to pull, but it's dark psychic. I think I wrote that. Negative psychic, like that type of an energy, like a negative energy person. And she knows about the feminine. The woman he's with knows about the feminine, knows that his heart is somewhere else, knows that he wants to leave, but she has some sort of, see that black crow here, there's some sort of control where she can still pull him in. And this is a night that, he plans to leave. He wants to leave. But here in this image, he is just facing her and bowing down to her. And look at behind him, he has his queen. So part of the reason why he stays is because he can't face his queen. And especially in the energy he feels that he is, like he doesn't feel worthy enough or of enough value to go to a Queen of Swords. He's a Knight of Swords. And we have this queen here. There's no argument. There may be no communication between the two of you. There may be seldom light communication. But to be honest, it looks like this man is going through a lot and both swords are down. And he knows that, he has this divine love. Look at her. She's in this pink, beautiful dress, passion, flames, two flames right by her. This could be his twin flame over here and he just can't face her. She knows what she wants to say. He doesn't know what he wants to say. And the reason I say that is because there's engravements on her sword. On his sword, there's no engravements. He just can't face her. It's very dark for him. And we have this light shining on him, almost as though it's saying, that's like the love, like follow your heart, follow the light. But he's just looking down. He's cloaked, almost the hermit mode. He's depressed. He's saddened. He's used is what I just heard. So he's used. He's feeling used. He knows he's used. Now on her side, why does she stay? Or what does she want with him? I'd like to know if I actually wrote. She knows about, okay. Oh yeah, she knows about the feminine. Oh yeah, that's why she stays. Okay, controls him, talks down on him, makes him feel less. She knows about the feminine. So this is why she stays. Plain and simple, why she stays. Competition. She knows about the feminine. So far, I didn't pick up the money situation. Maybe she knows there's no money. But what she does know and what makes her stay and makes her not let him have freedom, this is Three of Swords, High Priestess, is she's very aware that he wants to go. She's very aware he wants to fly, and she's like not having it. She knows exactly what to say to him to make him feel like less of a man. They've probably been together a while because of the fact that it shows like this family energy. But when you know someone this well, it took some time to get to know them like this. Usually, at least a few years, right? But I'm thinking a little longer than that, but maybe just 3 years, but maybe, 6 years even. 6 years you can get to know someone well enough to brainwash them, for sure. So she's like, I'm not closing this chapter. You're staying right here. She knows there's a divine connection right there. We have the negative, the positive, the feminine, the masculine energy, the BJ energy here. And she's like, no, it's not happening. I'm not allowing this. I won't allow you to fly. I won't allow you to go to where your heart wants you. You're staying here and, your heart's going to be tortured here. Too bad. This is the type of energy. This is why she won't let him stay. Or this is why she stays with him and won't let him go. And so he's being dumbed down in a sense. Like, he's being downed. Not dumbed down because, well, to be honest, this guy was so desperate to leave. He put such a big gamble up that has cost him quite a bit. And I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm saying he's in the state now of like survival. Like, how can I get out of here? How can I get out of here? And he made really bad decisions. So he wasn't fully thinking. This man wasn't fully thinking. So then I said, where's this going? And we got 2 8s here. And what this tells me is it's going around and around and around. I'm having really weird. Oh, I swear I just saw someone, but I didn't. But there's no reason for a reflection over there. Whatever. I mean, sometimes there's spirits all around me, honestly, especially during a new moon. But I mean, it's past now. Anyhow, it's okay. You're welcome, I guess, to come here. Keep it nice. I want to ding my bell, but that might cause a big commotion over there. So we have 2 8s that came out, the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. And I just heard and got this feeling, more than what I heard, is about just the cycle, the merry-go-round, going to work, going to bed, dreaming of this, separation, dreaming of having a separation, not closing the chapter in this book. So let's start by clarifying, and then we'll move forward between them. Let's talk about between them. Money. We have 4 of Pentacles, hanging on to every last dollar. This is what's going on. This is why they stick around. This person, you have a man here, is hanging on to every last dollar, not making a move. 6 of Cups, and we have her there alone. So once again, we have 2 pictures of a 6 of Cups and a woman alone. It's like she's a bit in la la land here. It's almost, to be honest, I pick up, it's almost like she likes torturing him, if that makes sense. Something that, she's a little too happy there. And, in the other one, the truth is, though, she knows she's alone. It could be the picture she paints for other people. It could be pretending that she's happy type of an energy. And the 2 of Wands. He wants to leave. Normally, this person is holding a world. This guy, his imagination has been shut down. He's looking at a black marble. Once used to be his world has now withered away into nothingness almost. What his dreams used to be are now just a stone. So we have, why does he stay? Can't face his queen. Tower, Emperor at the bottom too, right? He doesn't want to go through what he would have to go through to face his queen, to man up. He actually is the emperor, okay? I'm telling you, this woman has really put him down. It's a lot of mental abuse here, and I don't want to hear anyone saying, oh, what did he do to her? I'm not saying he didn't do anything to her. I'm just saying what the cards are bringing up. This is an emperor that's being brought down. Tower. He can't even face his queen, and it makes sense. It really, for me, it makes sense when I look at the cards. How does he feel? We have the Knight of Pentacles, and here he's the Knight of Swords. So if he were to come forward and offer a new beginning, he feels like he has nothing to offer. And for us, we're like, who cares, right? That's what we would think of as divine feminines. Like, don't worry about it. Come forward. Let's work this out. To him, he's just like, I'm just a knight and she's a queen and she's on this pedestal and she could have everything in the world. Why would she want me? I'm not the king I was. I'm a knight. And it's worst of all is that he was that emperor. He was that king in his mind. Like, he knew he was. So now he actually feels like he's downgraded. So that really, that has an effect on his self-esteem even more. You know, if he was always a knight, or if he was a page and went to a knight, he might feel different, but he knows this queen knew him as a king, and now he's a knight. She knew him as an emperor. She knew him as a warrior. And now, in his eyes, he's less. He's too less for her to come forward and start a new beginning. So let's see what's going on with her. She stays for control. She stays just literally for competition, to not allow him to be happy. She stays for money. Okay, we have the money now because she doesn't want to work. He will work. He has to work. Someone has to work. She doesn't want him to have a new beginning. But I mean, she may actually feel that he's going to be coming across some money. Maybe he's going to get a promotion at work. The Hierophant. She stays because they have this crooked connection. Like, we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant here. But remember, this is 2 dark decks. And like, this Hierophant is dark. And this connection is not showing anyone else in it. It's showing this man that has the power, right? But it's almost like her. She has the power. She almost stays also to block him from going for a connection with anyone else. Interesting. Well, what does she think of the feminine? Here we go. 8 of Swords and the Ace of Cups, or the Queen of Cups. So she knows she's torturing the feminine. I'm telling you, this woman knows about you. The best thing you can do is go live your life. It's not going to help. Like, I don't know what's going to help. We'll see, but it's the best thing you can do. This woman is purposely torturing you. She knows you have unconditional love for the masculine. And she knows that you probably watch or wonder or know a bit about what's going on and literally torture yourself. It is torture. This woman is an intuitive woman. So don't forget that. Anything she does, there's a reason she does it. Trust me. There's a reason she does everything she does. She's, she forces, I feel like they're married. And I feel like she forces him to stay because they're married. We're married. So we're staying together. I don't want to hear any comments. I'm not even going to put the comments on, really, I don't think, about, well, they're married. So what? Sticking around in a marriage that's torturing yourself and the other person involved is actually not a real marriage, not what marriage stands for. So don't give me those comments, please. Okay, so where is this going? Let's clarify where this is going. In reverse, or is my deck in reverse? No, my deck is not in reverse because we have the Strength card in reverse at the bottom, which is really interesting. This person doesn't have the strength to leave. That's where this is going. This person doesn't have the strength to leave. 7 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords would be him like doing something on his own, even if it is sneaky, walking away, getting away, escaping. But he's not, because this woman is riding his back. She's not letting the chapter close. Let's see if there's a final message. I'm going to keep this at around 20 minutes. Strength, for literally this man needs the strength. And this card as well is about a new beginning. Ace of Swords. This man needs to get the strength to start somewhere new. And that's the final message. I mean, let's clarify it a little. See, we have the Knight of, so we have 3 knights here. Okay, he's coming up as strong Knight energy because he's been downed. And the thing is, what the message is with that, and we even have the page. And we have, the Nine of Wands and the victory here. If he would come forward, if he would release himself from the devil. Now we have the Star card upright. Okay, yeah, we have the Strength. If he could release himself from the devil, he can get his wish. 9 to 6, 6 to 9, like that whole same number thing. But this is the message, is all that matters is love. It doesn't matter that he's not a King of Cups. We have this Page of Cups. We have this Knight of Cups. Making his best effort, having the strength to do so is all he needs to do, because there is a feminine there waiting for him. She doesn't care. His return is all that she wants. Enjoy your day.